From Pete Hegseth, the US Secretary of Defense, who said essentially a day after saying that Donald Trump was the world's best negotiator, he said effectively that while much of the world is playing checkers, Donald Trump is playing chess. So very much backing the US president when it comes to his plans to find a peaceful, lasting resolution to the war in Ukraine. Now, the fact that Donald Trump had a conversation with Vladimir Putin has been met with plenty of skepticism, including from Ukraine's President Volodymyr Zelensky, despite Zelensky having a call with Donald Trump after that call with Vladimir Putin. Zelensky said effectively that he will not accept any kind of peace plan unless Kyiv is involved in it. That was a point reiterated by European allies here at NATO headquarters. Also, the notion touted by the Trump administration that Ukraine won't have a future within the military alliance, and calling effectively the 2014 return to Ukraine's borders as unrealistic. Well, European allies here have said that appeasement never works. Germany's defense minister also saying that these types of negotiating tools should be saved for the negotiating table and not to be discussed before we've even got to a point for talks to begin. Now, the benchmark set for NATO allies on defense spending is 2% of annual GDP. Pete Hegseth and the Trump administration says that is not enough. They say 3% isn't enough, 4% is enough. They say 5% is the target at a minimum. Let's have a listen to what Pete Hegseth had to say.
We can talk all we want about values. Values are important. But you can't shoot values. You can't shoot flags, and you can't shoot strong speeches. There is no replacement for hard power. As much as we may not want to like the world we live in some cases, there's nothing like hard power.
Now, Mark Rutte, the NATO Secretary General, is yet to provide an updated figure on defence spending, but he says that when it is presented later this year, it will be north of the current 2% benchmark. And he very much agrees with the Trump administration on this point of European defence spending. He agrees with Donald Trump, saying it is imperative that Europe does more when it comes to collective security.